Welcome back to the Off-Grid Homestead, where I'm building a tiny house in Costa Rica. Today, I'm going to show you a tool that every contractor should have in his toolbox. But this tool is so amazing, so versatile, it can be used in so many projects. Well, you don't have to be a contractor, a builder, or a DIY person in order to enjoy the many benefits of this tool. This is something that every mom, every dad should have in their toolbox so that they can do all the different projects they want to do inside their home. Today, we're looking at the DOVOH Laser Level 360 Self-Leveling Tool. Now, this is a heavy-duty 3-plane professional laser level. But before I get into the details of this, I want to emphasize, you don't have to be a contractor, a builder, a DIYer. Look, when it comes time to decorate your home and do any kind of little project in the home, this has so many different uses. When you're getting ready to maybe hang pictures in your house to decorate, or maybe you're putting hooks on the back of the doors for hanging things up, this tool is so simple and easy to use. It's what you want to have handy so that you can do whatever you need, whether you're working indoors or outdoors. So let's take a look at some of the details of what this tool has to offer, but let's unbox it first. Right off the bat, we got a really heavy-duty case. This is really important, especially if you're a contractor or builder going back and forth to the job site. You definitely need something to protect your tool whenever you're going to the job. Now, first off, let's take a look at the unit itself. When you first pick this up, it feels rugged. It feels heavy duty. You know, it's got a combination of plastic and rubber on here, and so it's strong. It's built to last. If we just take a quick look at the bottom right here, the bottom is where you have a place to actually put your battery. So once you charge your battery, you can stick your battery inside and you can go to work. Now, it does have two places up here where you can put it on a tripod. You have the old school tripod right here, and then you have the typical, or what's more popular, the 1/4-inch place, you know, so that it will easily adapt to a 1/4-inch tripod. You could put it on a tripod and you can use it for all kind of applications, which is really nice. Now, if we turn it this way, we can see that we have what looks like a charging port, but it's not a charging port. The only way you can actually charge your batteries is with the supplied docking station, okay? This is in the event you've been working all day long, your battery died, and those batteries do last for 8 hours. So you can put in a good full day, but let's say it's one of those long days, the battery is dead, and your other one is dead as well, you forgot to charge it. Well, hey, you can just simply open this bad boy up. You can plug in the supplied power cord, and you can either plug it into a normal 110 electrical outlet, or if you have something like this, a little battery bank, you can plug it into that, and then you can finish up your work and continue working. This is actually a great thought that they put into when they built this, okay? I can continue working without the battery. So keep in mind, if you have a dead battery in there and it's plugged up, it's not going to charge the battery in there. Only can charge it with the docking station. Now, if we take a look, on this side is where you actually turn it on and off. So whenever you slide it this way, it unlocks your pendulums, your light comes on, you can begin working. What is really neat is anytime you turn this off, you slide it off and it locks your pendulums. This way, when it's being transported, those pendulums aren't moving around, causing wear and tear on your unit. Now let's take a quick look at the pendulums themselves, okay? So here we have a pendulum on top, and that is for your horizontal beam. You have this pendulum on the right, and that is for your vertical beam that goes 360 degrees from the front to the back. You have a pendulum on the front, which gives you 360-degree beam going left and right. Let's look at the control panel and the overall functions of the Dovoh Laser Light self-leveling tool. This is model H3-360G. To turn on your unit, simply slide the lock right here, and that switch unlocks the pendulum. Within 4 seconds, it self-levels, and we can see our horizontal laser light. If you push the H, it will turn that one off. Push it again, it's back on. If you push the V for your vertical light, your first vertical light comes on. Push it again, the next one, that first one goes off, the next one comes on. Push again, now we have all three of our laser lights. Now let's notice that in the upper right hand corner we have a icon on, and that light is the battery light. So that lets you know the indicator of the battery strength. And if we press the power button here, then we have another indicator in the middle. It's purple. That's pulse mode. So the only time that you're going to actually use pulse mode is if you're trying to extend the distance, because the normal working range of this unit is 20 meters or 66 feet, which is really great. And if you want to extend it to go much further, well, you can buy the laser receiver. The laser receiver is not included in your kit. That's something that you can buy optional, but it will extend it from 40 to 60 meters or 130 to 197 feet. So it does extend it a very long ways. And so it's nice to have that extra piece of equipment if you know you're going to be working with some really long distances. So I'll turn that pulse mode off. And if I turn our unit this way, we can take a better look at the pendulums. This pendulum on the right hand side gives us a 360-degree vertical light that goes to the front and to the back, 360 degrees. If I continue to turn my unit this way, then we see the other vertical light right here, which gives us a 360-degree light from the left to the right. And then, of course, this pendulum at the top is the one that gives us our horizontal line. There are scenarios where maybe you don't want a self-leveling line, but you need a straight line to paint on a wall, to hang maybe hooks, cups, or maybe other things. In this scenario, let's look at using this in manual mode. And in this scenario, let's say that we want to tile a bathroom wall, and we're going to place those tiles in a more of a diamond shape. Well, here's what we would do. Turn off your laser light, and so that locks your pendulum. Press and hold the power button for 2 seconds. It comes on and you can see there's a horizontal line, but it is not straight. That's okay, because we're going to turn it forward like this. We're going to turn our vertical line on, and there's our vertical line. Now, let's say that we want just to have a diamond pattern on the bathroom. Well, then with our laser light on a tripod, then we can put it in the position we want. We can now lock it into place. Once locked into place, we can see that we now have the pattern that we want on the wall, and we can now put our tile up there. And so we can use this in so many different scenarios, not just tiling the bathroom. Maybe you're putting stripes on the wall. Maybe you're getting creative in how you're painting a pattern in a particular room of the house. So there's many different scenarios in how you can use this. If we look at the control panel, when we are in manual mode, we can see that we have the third icon on the left, which is simply a lock, telling us that, hey, we are in manual mode and it is no longer level. To come out of manual mode, simply hold and press that power button for 2 seconds, and it's out, and we can go right back into self-leveling mode by flipping that switch. Once again, in 4 seconds, it's level. Keep in mind that this unit will self-level as long as it is within range. Range is plus or minus 4 degrees. So if we're out of range, you can hear it beeping, and it has a fast flash. Get it close to or within that 4-degree range, and it will self-level. So that makes it really nice to let you know if you are level enough for that self-leveling mechanism to work. So that gives you a good look of the actual unit itself, and it is strong. It's a durable DOVOH Laser Light self-leveling tool. Let's take a look at the green laser glasses that's included in your kit. Now, no laser is meant to be used outside in really very bright conditions. This one is good for indoor and outdoor use, and they do supply this green laser light glasses so that if you have a little more light than you would like, you can still use this tool. you should get the electronic receiver. That's not included in this, and that really extends how far you can use it and for bright conditions. This magnetic bracket is amazing. After installing the laser level to the magnetic bracket, you're still able to swivel the tool if needed. If you're working on a wooden structure, you can hang the bracket from the provided nail hole or nail hook, or you can use the thumb screws and attach the bracket to a slide rail or a shelf. You can even open the back panel to reveal heavy-duty magnets. Use this bracket if you're working with a metal structure. Even after mounted, you can still swivel your laser level 360 degrees in order to point your laser in the right direction. Then you can use the knob on the side to make micro adjustments as well, and make micro adjustments up and down. Lock it into place when you find the right position. There's so many ways that you can use this magnetic bracket. It has a laser target plate. This laser target plate does come with a kickstand right here, but it also has a magnetic top. So no matter where you place it on metal, you can still utilize this target plate. And really, you won't need this too often, but if you're using it for greater distances, it's handy to have. You do have a user manual right here. Comes in several different languages: English, Dutch, French, Italian, Spanish, and 2 other languages that I can't read. It's a great user manual, but this tool is so easy to use. After this video, you won't even hardly need to read this. You do have your adapter, your battery charger, and you do have a Type-C cable, which is really great because, of course, that is the standard today. And you do have 2 lithium-ion batteries included, and these are 2 7.4-volt batteries. When charging your battery, you will see that the indicator on the charging dock will turn red. When it's finished charging, you will see the indicator light go from red to green, and you're ready to work. All right, that shows you everything that is included in the Dovoh Laser Light kit. Now, if there was anything that I can change, well, I can think of 2 things real quick. With this laser target, I really wish that there would be a magnet that would be on the back side. There is one here on the top side, so yeah, it fits here. Yes, I can do it like this, but I really would like to do it like that. Not crucial, not a deal breaker, because I can do it like this, okay? However, I think it'd really be neat if it had that. And the second thing, well, I really wished I'd have had this sooner, because it would have made my job so much easier when I first started this project. I am looking so forward to using my new Dovoh Laser Light. When I first started this project, I had this laser light, which is a typical laser light that you can find anywhere. But if I'd have had a Dovoh, it would have made my job so much easier. And so I've set these both up so I can show you why and the difference. As you can see right here, this other brand and most laser lights only use 30 milliwatt lights. And as you can see, well, you barely can see the actual red light. And I've actually put the cross beams in hopes to make it easier for you to see. Dovoh uses a 110 milliwatt laser light as opposed to most brands using only a 30 milliwatt. Now this is important because if you look over here, you can see the light over here. And of course, everything is bouncing right now because I'm not finished supporting the center of this building. And so I can move just a little bit and the whole building shakes. Anyway, with the light going all the way across, I could easily begin working on my window frames and things like that, which would have made my job easier. And you clearly cannot see the red laser light from the other brand. So when you get ready to buy a good laser light, make sure you check the link below so that you can check out Dovoh's new laser light and their other products. Also, be sure to look because I have a coupon code where you can get an even better deal on an already awesome product. Coupon codes do expire, so make sure to check back often so that we can hopefully have a coupon code for you and so you can get a great deal.